winery, kids funnery and salsa into the sunset. What more could you want from a festival? Hi guys and welcome to this episode of Rolene's Rendezvous. Today I visit Kiewietskroon in Pretoria North to find out more about the Finery Arts Festival. Now the festival might only be 2 years old after having launched in 2015, but owners Stachia and Nina dream big of a platform so big that the F&B stadium will be too small. Join me as I investigate this fun-filled festival.
And what you've done, oh where you've been, is so much greater than sin. We'll be alright. Everybody, Tana.
I want to ask you, how did the Finery Arts Festival come to life?
Okay, so Stachia and I are both creatives, and we've been friends since school. And yeah, it was a quiet time, especially in the acting industry, and I was sitting and crying, and she just had enough. So she was like, let's just make our own place where you can play and we can celebrate the arts. So we just wanted to create a platform for artists, whether you're a musician or an actor or a fine artist, or whether food is your art or craft drinks or whatever. We create a platform for the arts to shine and for people, yeah, just to celebrate art.
Now, what in your opinion, compared to other festivals, makes this festival stand out?
I think in Pretoria specifically, it's all-inclusive. We don't focus on one specific language or culture. We really want to make sure that this is a festival for everyone. So whether you are creative or whether you appreciate the creative, like art or creativity, everyone is welcome. So I think in Pretoria specifically, this is really what makes us stand out.
Now, 2017, I can't really do maths, but where do you see the festival in 5 years' time?
Oh, we really want this festival to become the arts festival of Gauteng. I mean, now we're talking about the arts festival of Tshwane, but for people to understand that this is a place where theatre is going to be, there's going to be 4, 5, 6 theatre shows. There can be art exhibitions that people can really come and enjoy, like a Kaka and Car or Grahamstown Arts Festival. That's really what we see. I mean, obviously we talk about these festivals because they've really made it and it's interesting festivals. So we really want to establish the sort of footprint in Pretoria, Gauteng, to make sure that we also represent.
Suzzi, I want to ask you, which part of today's festival have you enjoyed the most?
Die Finery Arts Festival is like een van die beste feeste vir my derde jaar, just purely because they want to like expose like talent that's not really mainstream, and they want to support artists, you know, be it paintings, be it theatre, be it this or that. They want to support the underground people. And for that, for me, that's always the best kind of festival.
Met die loop wat jy speel,
Yeah.
can you please explain to the viewers what is the loop without looping weg? Or what
Yeah.
without looping weg?
Ek loop. Ek gaan ek. Ow, aerobics loop. Yeah. Yeah, so it's basically like, look, you get a guitar loop that guitarists use to loop a certain section of music, right?
Okay, cool.
So this is basically that, but it's a vocal loop pedal. So basically what that means is like if I go and then I loop that, then it'll just keep on doing that forever and ever until I make it stop.
I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. Well, I never crossed a man who didn't deserve it. He'd be treated like a punk, you know it's unheard of. You best watch out, you're talking.
Once I discovered looping like a year ago, it just completely changed my state of mind about how I feel about music and how I think about music. And to just like, it's just like, cool, ek moet hierdie pursue, ek moet dit drive,
going,
you know.
yeah.
I've completely hit writer's block at the moment. I know 5 songs on that loop pedal, and that's me, doll, you know. So like, I'm struggling now to find new songs because your possibilities are really just endless.
Yeah, 'cause there's
and
so many.
I could go, I could do that, but I want to go more like old school jazzy, bluesy kind of vibes with the loop as well.
And if you could name a car, an animal, and a food type that best describes you, what would that be and why?
A car, a food, and a
Animal.
animal. Does a cougar tell for twee?
De doen, net daar.
Okay, cool. Ek sal sê food. I can say it's just like a burger and chips.
Messy.
Yeah, because I'm like a in-your-face, messy kind of hands person. Totally. Car, like ek kar ken. Ek gaan sê 'n Jeep want hy ry deur soos modder and dirt and I can handle.
Yeah.
So ek is 'n tough cookie like that. Soos 'n Jeep wil ek nou sê.
True.
En dan wat sê ander nou animal.
Animal.
Ek is 'n luiperd. Wat is dit? Dis 'n
Leopard, ek joke.
leopard.
Leopard.
A leopard, yes. Ek gaan sê 'n leopard.
Daarvan I know. I want to ask you, at the Finery Arts Festival today, what has been your favorite part?
It's the art. I mean, it's an arts festival, so I like the idea of people coming together to consider art and appreciate art in all its forms, if it's books or is it's fine art, theatre plays, music, any form of art, and I think that's beautiful. So, yeah, I enjoy every part of it in that sense, the art.
Now, the phrase bang bang reminds me of a show song I used to tap dance to when I was a little girl. What is Bang Bang Theatre Festival?
So the Bang Bang Theatre Festival, it's a festival for new upcoming theatre makers. The name came from Bang Bang, it's quick. So write a quick play of 20 minutes that with the theme of social comment. It should be able to go up quick at any place, minimalistic, and yeah, have a voice. It's a platform for artists to have a voice, and I think that's beautiful, so that's why I started it.
Now, having started the festival, I take it that you also have a passion for, as you say, the arts and acting. Where did that start in your life, the hunger for it?
Well, mother says I was a dancer before I could walk.
Oh, wow.
Art's been a part of my life from the beginning. First it was music, and then the drama bug bit me. First I thought I was going to be an actor, and now I'm pursuing writing and directing more, and producing, obviously.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's been around my entire life.
There are three types of people in the world: those who make things happen, those who wonder, you know, what the hell just happened, and those who just don't let anything happen. Between Brendan, Sheldon, and Emil, who is who, do you think, and why?
Emil's definitely makes things happen. He's the dealer, wheeler and dealer in the band. He can make all the deals happen. Look, it's very stereotypical, but he does a really good job at making deals, man.
Yeah.
And he cooks really well. What are the other ones? Make things happen.
Those who wonder what happened, and those
Brendan
who just
wonders
like
what happened. Definitely. Brendan.
What is the question, what?
Yeah. He wonders what happened. Brendan often, if you look at him carefully, you can see him walking backwards. If he's walking
okay.
forwards,
It's like-
he like moonwalks forwards, but it
What
could be
year
going
is it?
backwards.
It's like
No, what year is it?
Inception. You know Inception?
Yes.
Brendan is Inception.
Brendan is Inception.
Wow, that's
yes.
my favorite film.
And then wait for it to happen.
Yeah.
Well, Sheldon waits
He's
to
late.
get up. He waits for the last minute to arrive.
Yeah.
He waits for the last 5 minutes late to arrive. Yeah, he waits for it to happen.
Where does the name Rubber Duc come from? Is it a long story?
You get a nice
Is it a
question.
long story?
We initially, back in the beginning, we had this a song we wrote. It was Anybody Got Time for That, actually. And we had written it as a sort of dance kind of song. We had planned to be DJs, but we had no clue how to DJ, absolutely no clue. So to be entertaining, we were going to get duck suits, full duck suits, and just flap around on stage and just put on a show, you know,
That's
'cause we
wonderful.
wouldn't be very good.
Yeah.
And we were going to call ourselves Rubber Duc. And then the name actually just came from there. We got asked to play a show to fill in for a band who pulled out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so then we just needed a name to print on the banners and stuff. So then we just went with Rubber Duc, and it kind of stuck. Yeah.
Love it. Sheldon, you're a bit far, but I can see you. How would you describe Rubber Duc's music to general public who lives under a rock who haven't heard your music?
That's probably the most difficult question in our case. People often ask what genre is it, you know? How
Oh,
do you
what genre? Yeah,
how do you
that'll
how do you
do.
describe the music? and I think we all say to them that if you can tell us after the gig, great, because we have no clue.
Well,
Please inform us. We don't know.
yeah. Well, I read that if Mango Groove and Mumford & Sons had a baby,
That's the
that's
best
with
we
you
could do.
guys. Now, Emil, can you please name an animal, a car, and a food dish that best describes you?
Me.
Yes.
An animal, a car,
And a food dish.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me go backwards. Lasagna. Oh my goodness, I love lasagna. Obviously a lion, because what's sexier than a lion? I usually have a really big beard,
Yes, I remember.
but now I don't.
Yeah.
But anyways.
So you're not a lion.
So I'm not a lion. I'm
You
like I'm a
lion.
cub.
Yeah.
I'm not a lioness.
I would think you're more of a tiger.
I'm an Indian
Cat
tiger.
family.
One Bengal tiger, yeah,
that
boy.
was
And a car, must be like a Golf GTI, you know.
Drop suspension, bro.
Nothing wrong, boss.
Nothing wrong,
Beat up
it's
in the
cool,
house. Yeah, I like all cars, so
Okay, GTI
nice cars.
favorite.
GTI fan.
Today was just another example that time really flies when you're having fun. The festival might be over for 2017, but don't fear when Facebook events are near. Be sure to like the Facebook page, the Finery Arts Festival, #TFAF, and subscribe to their online events. That's all for today's episode. To not miss any future videos, subscribe to my channel on YouTube and follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. If you guys also have any suggestions on who you think I should tackle in an interview next, feel free to leave a comment below. Make better choices and see you on the next one.